Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm gonna create this eye look using only one eyeshadow. So with this video, I want to show you guys that you don't need a ton of different eyeshadows to create a nice eye look. So let's get ahead. I'm gonna start with priming my eyelids, which I always do. This will remove a redness from the eyelid, and it will also just create like a nice clean base for your eyeshadows. So now I'm going to go in with this color, and this is the only color that I will be using. So you can use it for multiple things. You can use it for your crease, you can use it as your eyeliner, and I'm also going to use it for underneath the lower lash line. But the first thing I'm doing, just blending this all the way in my crease, going from the inner corner to the outer corner, and just really building it up. When you use like a super dense, soft brush, the eyeshadow will also apply really soft. If you would apply it with a more stiffer brush, and for example apply like a little bit more on your brush, the eyeshadow will also appear darker, and this way you can kind of play with your eyeshadow and give the illusion that you're using a ton of different eyeshadows, but actually you're not. So now I'm going to go in with some concealer and use a E25 brush from Sigma, just kind of softly dab it all over my eyelid. This will kind of bring that first color back, kind of that nude, kind of my own skin color, and will make my eyelid just look more lighter in comparison to my crease area. So of course I'm doing this at both sides, and it will just emphasize that I have dark crease and more lightness on the eyelid. It just gives a little bit more contrast. So once you have that finished, you just want to make sure that the edges are a little bit more smoothed out, so just blend softly around the edges. And once you're done with that, it's time for eyeliner. So I'm going to use that same brown color that I used for my crease, but I'm going to use a Sigma Beauty E75 brush. Make it a little bit wet. You can use water or some setting spray. This will darken the eyeshadow, but it will also make it easier to apply it in more like a straight line. You can also dip your brush into the eyeshadow and not make it wet, but it will give more of a softer effect. And I just want to show you guys that if you do make your brush wet, it will make the eyeshadow darker. So it will give the illusion that you're using like a different product, but in fact you're still using that same brown eyeshadow. And I'm using a color from the Colourpop palette, which I showed at the beginning. But if you don't have a similar color, you can also use a total different color. For example, use a gray color, blend it in the crease, then do like a dark gray eyeliner by making your brush wet. And you can do this with any color that you like, but just so you know, you only need one shade. So especially if you don't have a lot of money, you just have one palette, don't feel bad about that. You can still make some really beautiful eye looks, only if you have only a few eyeshadows. So now I'm gonna go in with my wing liner. So I'm creating a line from the outer part of my eyelid towards the tail of my brow, kind of stopping halfway in the middle and then connecting the end of the line and just kind of dragging it down towards the outer part again, and this will create my wing liner. I never really know how to explain how I do my wing liner in English, but hopefully just by seeing me doing it, it kind of makes sense to you. So after that, I fill it in, and here you have your wing liner. And of course, again, what I'm doing at this side of my eye, I'm also doing at the other side. And what I personally really like, every time I do something at one eye, I do it right after at the other eye as well. I know some people do like their whole eye look on one eye and then they do the whole eye look at the other eye. I don't really like that. I like to like follow each step and do it directly after each other on both of my eyes. This way I also don't forget what I did, because I can quite easily forget stuff, so this just works best for me. So I used a similar color in my waterline, so I did use a different product for that. You don't have to apply something for in your waterline, but I thought it will look super pretty. And then I used that same eyeshadow and blended it all the way underneath the lower lash line. First I used a Sigma E50 brush to kind of like really press the eyeshadow on, and then I went in with a tiny blending brush to smudge it out even further. And I just really like how it looks so far. Then I decided I want to add a little bit of that brown eyeshadow, and with a tinier brush and just apply a little bit more so it looks darker. And this will just kind of emphasize the eyeshadow a little bit more, create some darkness. And I'm just kind of dragging it in my crease and then kind of connecting it with the wing liner. I think it gives a really cool effect. So I'm just continuing to blend this eyeshadow, and then after this I used a eyelash curler. This will really lift my own natural lashes and make my mascara come out a lot more prettier. So I'm going to use my favorite mascara, which is the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, and applying quite a few coats. I at first didn't want it to go in with fake lashes, so I really focused on making my lashes as long and pretty as possible. But last minute I changed my mind and I did actually went in with some false lashes. But with this eye look you can definitely pull it off with only mascara, because it's not like a super dramatic eye look. And also because the eyelid is quite light in color. I know sometimes when you use like super dark colors, you can't really see your lashes because they kind of hide into the background, if that makes sense. But with this, you can definitely tell that you have mascara on. Now this is the after with some lashes on. Let me know what your favorite is. Do you like the version with mascara or with the lashes? And yeah, this is also the end of the video. Let me know if you're gonna try out this eye look as well using only one eyeshadow. And yeah, I just hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Let me know if you want to see more videos where I only play with one eyeshadow or maybe two eyeshadows. Let me know in the comments, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!